Hello Aquarians, this is month of December for you. I apologized for being so late. It's December 2nd today. I didn't have time, honestly. I'm using Tarot of Pagan Cats this month and Eros Oracle by Lola Tuan for men and women. It's separate cards because we are a little bit different. There is some repairing my neighbor's doing, so if it will be a little bit noisy, I apologize for that. Let's start with the home and family, dear Aqua. We have Two of Cups and the Lovers. So I think that it will be some, if you had some misunderstandings within family, or maybe even neighbors or friends, they will be like coming together and coming to some compromise, finding this compromise, making it up with the people. And also it can be this month Two of Cups and Lovers. It's cards of love, but it's in the home and family position. So some of your family members, maybe your children, maybe even your neighbors or closest friends, someone will get engaged in December, or someone will start some serious relationships. But anyway, atmosphere at home is very, very nice. And I see that there will be a lot of people coming to your place, but they are so different. But you will find what to talk with them about, and they will be really friendly and kind. So there is a lot of communication, there is a lot of there is harmony at home. And even some differences that you have within your family members, they will be harmonized this month. So it's really good. It looks great at home. In love and relationships, I honestly want to skip, move forward to work position, because it's not very good. Honestly, it's not good. Two of Swords and Eight of Pentacles in love position. So there is no love, I must say, but it's general reading. And maybe it will, of course, it will not apply to everyone. But I will tell what I see in this spread, in this forecast. And if it has nothing to do with you, just you can turn it off, this video. It will be the best thing to do. Why I'm saying there is no love? It's if you're single, Aquarians, and you don't have any partner, you're just alone. What do I see in Two of Swords? I see fears. I see a situation where your like mind and heart, they can't come to one conclusion. And that's what, but you honestly trying to talk to people, to see somebody, to do something about it, because there is a lot of practical work, real work, because it's Pentacles. But your energy, your energetic, let's say, aura, your aura is not very nice. Because you have doubts, because you have some, you like split on two. You see? That's why I'm saying you energetically, you are not very, and maybe even some of you can't understand what is happening, why I can't. I want relationships, but I can't feel anything. But it's only 1 month. Don't you worry. You have to find out what is going on inside yourself, why you have this fear. So maybe you're like, your mind saying to you, you have to get into some relationships. You don't want to be alone, but your heart may be telling you, maybe you had some difficult relationships, previous relationships. Well, it's ambulance. Your heart may be telling you, like reminding you some bad stuff that happened in your past. Like you had this unlucky relationships with someone, and now your mind wants this new relationships, but your heart is still, I don't know, it's some pain there. So, and you like split on two. and you don't know, you like walking there and back, there and back. I want it, I don't want it, I want it, I don't want it. And this month it's difficult for you to find out what you honestly want inside yourself. Like you can't hear your intuition, you have to listen to it, but it's difficult for you for some reason. For coupled Aquarians, it can be, if you're living in relationships, everything is just it looks fine. Why I'm saying it looks fine? Because inside yourself, Two of Swords, it's something is not, even you're trying to work it through, you're trying to do something. I'm talking about the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of practical issues, a lot of things you're doing with your partner, and it's really like quite successfully you're trying to work it out, but it's not working, because it's not a question of practical doing. It's a question of finding that these two things, they have to come in one, and your soul, heart and mind, they have to become the one, to one conclusion. But for some reason it's a little bit difficult this month. Also, it can be relationships when like it is relationships, but it is not. I hope you understand what I mean. It's like I'm single and I'm seeing the guy who is married or in the relationships. And on one hand, and we're seeing each other, Eight of Pentacles, we're seeing, I don't know, we're having sex, we like, it looks like we're developing relationships. But on one hand, I have relationships, on another hand, I don't. It also can be when, it's a lot of things can be in general spread, really a lot. It can be also when you, for example, if you're a man, you like, or you separated already from your family, from your wife, or you just in one step of doing it. But what I see in those oracle cards, that men, it's for men, card for men, coyness. Men who don't feel love anymore. Yes, they honestly trying to do something about it. They're trying to work these relations out. Like, I want to do something. But inside himself, he is doing it because he feels that he afraid that people will think that he is a bad guy, that he left his family with the kids and stuff like that. But inside himself, he feels that he really tired. There is no love, and he always having these doubts, but afraid of somebody's opinion, that the society will be blaming him, family will be blaming him. Also, because this is card when we have lack of self-esteem, we are not sure that we are good enough. So maybe some Aquarians men will be having like a lack of self-esteem. You have to work with this. You must not you must be, don't care what people think about you. We are all different, and there is no like perfect people in the world. Everyone is different. Someone is tall, someone is short, I don't know. So we are all different. You have to work with your self-esteem to raise it. And women, Aquarians, have got 32nd card, it's loss. And loss, it's loss of feelings, actually. And maybe some of you, if you, like I described it, for example, if you in relationships that is coming, they are not coming to some one place, it's like it exists but it doesn't exist. Maybe you feel this month that like you're losing this person, even if you're seeing each other quite often, and things like, it seems to be continuing the relationships inside yourself, there is loss. Some women, because of this, if you are in the relationships, but you feel this, there is no warmth in this, like you don't know what you want. Your mind want one thing, your heart want another thing. Maybe you even, some Aquarians women, maybe you will even try to find comfort somewhere on the side, like not because you are bad or it's not because of sex. It's because you want some warmness, you want some warm kindness, tenderness, and you don't feel it in these relationships. Even if things are, all of you and your partner trying honestly to do something about it, you don't feel this inside yourself. But it's general. Maybe it will not apply to no one. Well, let's come to work. Work and business. Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, she is quite independent. So if you are self-employed, it will be that you will be successfully doing things and everything will be all right, because time management, finding, like coming to some point with the clients, customers. Queen of Pentacles, she is really good in this. Even when people are different, she can find the way how to interact with them, how to communicate with them, how to understand them and explain them things. She is really good at this. And independence, even if you are employed and you have a boss, anyway, you have some space in your in your work. Like you are not limited so hard. You have some space that you can regulate what to do, how to do, and when, and you will manage it perfectly. Because wow, I can't take this card from the table. Well, a Queen of Pentacles, and finally you. It doesn't mean that it will be not so much work. Sometimes Queen of Pentacles means there is a lot of work, but it really goes very successfully. And you will be satisfied with results. And it's also end of the year. Maybe you will be satisfied with results that you're getting in December. Or maybe you will like analyzing what you have done for this year. But anyway, it's a big satisfaction. So everything just fine. Well, we're coming to finances. And here is Three of Cups. And let's start with Three of Cups. Three of Cups is card of celebration, satisfaction. You feel pleasure. And for finances, it's always having money. And it's enough not only for some only necessary things, it's like a little bit extra money here as well. But Nine of Swords coming here. So I think what it can be, because really here is productive, successful work. And here Three of Cups, it's having money. So what can be this Nine of Swords? Having some thoughts about future, scary thoughts, negative thoughts, like having money, living quite well financially, I mean, but beginning to worry about your future for some reason. Maybe there is unstable situation, economical situation in your country. Maybe something is happening, you are not sure. Maybe you're expecting some difficulties in January, February. So you begin to think and think too much. You have to stop to worry before it happened, because there is no point to do it. There is no meaning in this and no reason. Maybe it will not happen what you expect. Bad things, I mean. also it can be for some Aquarians, I apologize that what I'm saying it, but it can be some Aquarius having money and living quite well. Maybe you are not supporting someone, like you going away from your obligations. You're not doing it. But it's only for few Aquarians. Also, this Nine of Swords, it can be that you have money, but you feel guilt that you didn't help enough to your parents, your children, I don't know, to someone, for some reason. Or maybe this you have money and someone helping you to have this feeling of guilt, that you didn't give enough, that you didn't help enough, and you are not helping, and things like that. So it can be someone who is putting this thought in your mind. Advice, Three of Swords, and what you shouldn't do, the Devil. Shortly, look, if it's you who having some, like, going in the relationships and leaving, or you have two relationships and you are going between these two people, it's better to cut it off instead of continue to go deeper into this devil, into this dependence, because it can last for years later on. So it's better to cut it off right here, right now. Even if you, well, it's difficult. I don't want. Well, shortly. It's better to painful truth, to see it, to say it, to do it, instead of these sweet lies. That is not helping anyone, and later on it can bring unhappiness to everybody. It's like this. It can be in any area, those advice and what you shouldn't do. Try to see things how they are. And by Three of Swords, quite often it's really painful truth. When we're taking off our pink glasses and seeing things how they are, and it's really like, I don't know, sitting and wanna cry. But it's better to do it once instead of being a prisoner of this devil. So I don't know what it's in your case, but try to be honest with yourself, be honest with the people. Sometimes even it can look, when you will try to be truthful, you will try to be honest, you will try to say what you feel, how you feel, that you don't want to see this person, or you don't want to do this. Maybe people will blame you, especially men, Aquarius. You can have this, that you betrayed me, you are such a bad, and stuff like that. So, but it's better to tell the truth. I'm wishing you a great month of December. Forgive me that those cards came like this. I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll see each other, I don't know, maybe this year, maybe next year, with weekly this year. Bye, dear Aquarians. Bye.